I too am an alcoholic. Nice to meet you.
Thank
Is there any fleshy battering ram long enough to breach the gallbladder? Who are you? You look bald. Ah, you're not bald. These ancient circumcised Batman. No one's allowed to bathe except the magic people. He's my Middle Eastern midget on a stick. Smash first, ask questions later. The mantra of the sluts.
Hilarious. Like and subscribe.
What's the point in love if there's no teeth? I'll go tell him of his inevitable gum job 12 decades down the
See you
line.
again soon, I hope.
Oh, has he gone to visit Autisticus, the leader of the Autismo armies? Well, my second in command. I take that mantle. I'm going the complete wrong way. I'm in a cave. I'm gonna get killed. And all I'm trying to do is tell this boy that someone is ready for him. Ready for his grand entrance. And she's the destination. That's Livia. We've already saved her. We don't need to worry about that. I like how the Romanized version of her name is just, yeah, O's aren't allowed. None of that. Which is actually, happens to be the rule for, what's the name by the sound of it too. O's aren't allowed until you're 36, anyway. Where the fuck am I? I've never been down here? Who the fuck is that? Woo! Whoa, hello! Black-bearing Latin description, Pluto, father of riches. I got this by accident, because I got lost going to my pretty boy. You Octavian? Is this a cult? What's happening? Is the guy already dead? I guess the guy's already dead, so it doesn't really matter.
What are you doing here? Please leave.
Yeah, I'm trespassing in your illegal fucking shrine. What am I gonna do? You're so gonna call the gods on me. All we need to do now is, bail Autisticus. Catapult fornication. Is sex even sex if bones don't get broken? That's the real question here. A gum job. I guess the 95-year-old was available after all. No, I think she's more likely to have dentures than the 36-year-old. Although no one really wants a tooth job. I don't think that necessarily exists. Depends on the teeth. I'm sure the molars are fine. They're for grinding. And, you know, grinding makes sense to me. It's not like it's for tearing or crunching. That's a little bit less,
What an
kosher.
extraordinary lamp.
You're an extraordinary lamp.
Salve, friend. It seems you've joined us at a very sad time. We lost a troubled young man today.
Oh, he's already dead?
Obvious,
Nice, I didn't even do it. That makes no sense. My legs! Ow! I really don't care. Can you lick my wounds better, please? Do you lick with his tongues, too? Sex isn't sex without the siege machines. I prefer the rack. What's your favorite? Call me Rack Master Edge back in college. No one did that. Literally, no. I called myself that sometimes to make the pain go away. Oh, he's just been getting wasted this entire time? Hurry up. How many times do I have to go through this one conversation? I am protagonist. You have to love me more, or I will Glock you. In the past, the battering ram without consent. I don't think many people consented to a battering ram knocking the last vestiges of their walls down. The back door into the Thracian kingdom. Or the Gauls, I guess? Is there any fleshy battering ram long enough to breach the gallbladder? Don't think so.
What's on your mind?
I delivered that flower to the Queef Queen. What? No, elections! Where is he? I've got people to kill. I've got drugs to steal. Sylphium's over there? No, it isn't. It's been by the bar this whole fucking time. I might actually have to Glock my way out of this one. What? Why did that not cause the end? It did cause the end!
Shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Just gave me a cute little head start. Thank you, God of Death. Much appreciated. I'm not gonna fight him. I'm just gonna dodge and weave. Oh, my little Greek baby! You should try talking to her later. That's the most shaved lady I've ever seen. Congratulations. Your husband must be loving it. Gone beyond Brazilian, that's the full-blown Greek. And Doctor Who saves us once fucking more. At a really inconvenient moment. I was about to get some stupid bullshit out the way. Yes, I'm Mr. Clean, little busy. Golden Rule is gonna be broken soon. I need you to quietly get everyone except Sentius ready to run up to the upper system when the ground starts to rumble. What a naughty boy ending! I didn't know that one exists, but I really want to kill the God of Death. That's on the shaved lady. Don't thank me. Thank the shaved lady herself. I didn't do anything. I didn't wax her. Go stop the terrorist. Rufus has been threatening. I can make him do all my stupid bullshit. Oh, he makes my life so much easier. That's actually really cool. I appreciate the game a lot for doing that. All right, let's go. I want more of this lovely flower. I'm taking the priestess for myself. Or breaking all of my bones and becoming a skin sock. Nice. The fucking face she's giving me.
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this woman is dying?
What are you doing waiting 40 seconds to get a single word out then?
But that Culus cumulatus decius won't give it to me.
Oh yes, the congregation of cock. The cumulation of cock, I guess. I have silphium resin. Take a little.
What? Quick, give it here. Yulia.
I'm just as much of an arsehole criminal as he is.
Let me help you.
Chew. Swallow. It looks like you just did a little salt shaker on her.
Hopefully in a moment she should be able to breathe normally. That was extraordinary. How did you know she needed this exact thing? And at this exact moment? Are you some kind of oracle?
I'm a bit of a magical little space wizard man, I guess you could say. I'm just Doctor Who, but they gave him a Glock. I'm a time traveler. Honestly, you wouldn't believe me if I... No, fuck it. I'm a time traveler.
I'm sorry, I must have misheard you. I think it's your accent, because it sounded like you said time traveler. But whatever kind of traveler you are, that was like the gods hearing my prayers and intervening. You just saved a person's life, and you should be proud of yourself. She might even be able to thank you herself in a few moments. And maybe she can tell us who poisoned her, and who she meant when she was muttering about that snake's cruel black eyes. In the meantime, I'm happy to help you with whatever it is you need.
No, I don't actually care about you. I want to talk to Yulia. We need to know who the snake is. The black-eyed snake that she keeps talking about. Because that's definitely not an actual snake, even though people keep making the goddamn Adam and Eve references.
It's you. Sorry, I'm still a bit out of it.
You were about to die in about
Thanks
3
for
seconds.
trying to
Don't
help
really
me.
blame you.
I
Enjoy
suppose.
the swallow of
Was
life.
there something you wanted? Lucretia says I'm supposed to rest.
We'll start with all the boring shit first. You know a way out of here?
I tried to escape, but look where it got me.
Which means you know about Lady! Well, I mean, I already know about Lady. It wasn't very hard to go down there, kill one boy, and just dig a little deeper.
I can tell you, but it's a long story.
I have all the time in the world.
All right. I'd been here about a week when it dawned on me I'd be trapped here for the rest of my life. I could hardly breathe, and I knew I had to get out somehow. So when my new friend Aurelia offered me a secret way out, I would have done anything. And then I learned her asking price, 1,000 denarii. She was supposed to be my friend. I told her it would take me years to save up that much. So she suggested I take out a loan from Malleolus. And I did.
It looks like she got a tear duct lift. Why? Is that because that isn't makeup? That's just how her stupid bones look. Maybe you should have stayed dead. You're like ancient Pete Burns. You even have the haircut, but none of the explosive lava lips. Why would he lend you so much money?
I
Yeah,
had
you're
to
gross.
sign an agreement.
You got cooties.
Saying
Why would he even want to be
I'd work off
around
the
you?
debt over 30 years. But I figured I'd be out of here so soon it wouldn't matter. I paid Aurelia, and she gave me her so-called way out. Do you want to know what it was? Hemlock.
And you took it? Oh, so you did a little suicide, so you didn't have to, be enslaved for 30 fucking years. What a bitch!
It's a deadly poison made from a plant. Drink this, she said, and you'll be out of here in no time.
If I spend my money on her, I'll get
course I
poisoned.
demanded
Who can
my
I even
money
use
back.
that on?
She
Can I poison the other
refused.
magistrate?
She pointed to a sign on her tavern saying, "Let the buyer beware." Then she just looked at me with those cruel black eyes and she laughed. She immediately told Malleolus I'd tried to escape without paying him back. Only he didn't seem upset or surprised at all. In fact, he just thanked her. And that's when I realized the two of them had planned the whole thing from the beginning.
Now she gets a free corpsey slave? Did he just want you out of here? Did you try to get out of it?
Of course. I went to Sentius and begged for help, but he said the law was clear.
Oh god.
I'd signed
You had no
over my
one to
labor
vote for here,
30
huh?
years, and there was nothing he could do. I thought about resisting too, but Malleolus said if I didn't submit, I'd break the golden rule.
But the bitch that
And I
tricked you
couldn't
and
be
fed you
responsible
poison
for all
didn't?
those deaths. So he locked me in his villa, confiscated everything I owned as collateral, and made me wear immodest, humiliating outfits while I worked day in, day out.
Not
His wife thought it was
immodest.
just as
Made you
bad.
show a little ankle.
She set me to work on an endless stream of futile, demeaning tasks. I'd be on my hands and knees, scrubbing the floor clean for hours, only for her to pour slop on it and hiss, "You missed a spot."
Why did I
Those
save
two
your
took
life?
everything
This is
from me.
horrible.
But they forgot to confiscate one thing.
You got to
My
keep the
hemlock.
slave layer outfits.
I just wanted it to be over, but it seems I messed that up too.
You're welcome.
Should have drunk all of it.
We don't allow suicide in. No freedom for you.
I brought it on myself. I trusted one of the most callous human beings I've ever met, and tried to swindle the other. I don't know how I could have been so stupid.
So what'll happen to you now?
When I've recovered, I expect their thug Domitius will come for me. He'll escort me back to their villa, and I'll be right back where I started. Only this time, I won't be able to lull myself to sleep at night with the thought of a permanent solution.
Ah, yes.
Honestly,
Sweet, sweet
It would
dreams
have
of
been
the
better if
kiss
the
of
poison
death.
had been allowed to run its course.
You don't even want to save your friend in your suicide pact?
I doubt it. It seems this is the fate the gods have chosen for me, for trying to escape. At least until someone breaks the golden rule. Huh. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad.
No. That's bad talk. Go back to being imprisoned, please. I have a better idea. How much would it cost to buy your freedom?
A lot. But it doesn't matter. I made a suicide pact with Ulpius last night.
I know.
He's in exactly
Imagine
the
not
same
finding
position
him
as
before
I
you
am.
find her.
Malleolus and Aurelius set the same trap for him a month after they did it to me. He and I are in this together.
So you're
He's
a
probably
veteran.
already thrown himself from the bluff into Malleolus's villa by now.
You're sergeant
So,
slave now.
I'd never be able to live with myself, knowing I broke my promise to him.
Perhaps I can help him too.
I doubt you could make it up to the bluff in time. I don't know who you are, or why you seem so determined to help me, but thank you.
I'll get right on it. Am I genuinely out of time for that?
How come you're allowed a weapon and I'm not?
Is I don't sit here doing push-ups all day.
Oh.
Me with like a stupid little needle or a glove. What's that gonna do? Actually, to be fair, I don't think you need massive tumors in a sausage casing muscles just to fire a gun. Maybe you do. It's all in the finger strength, man. Who needs gun laws when it's just really, really hard to pull a trigger? At least you gotta work to it. You earned that murder. But I get the feeling the game is timing it perfectly, so right as I get there, he gon' be big dead. She wouldn't say that if it wasn't gonna happen, unless she is just the most nihilistic asshole I've ever met. Not nearly worth the antidote. Yes, we know. Really need to talk to Ulpius.
All right, well,
Horrible,
it was
horrible,
lovely to
horrible
meet
to
you.
meet you.
I look forward to getting to know you better over the coming months.
The coming
And
months.
if you
My
ever-
favorite months of the year. You know, in winter it snows. Well, in the coming months it,
No.
it snows.
Well, P.S., what are you doing?
And she didn't
Get
think to give
back
you a
from
little bit
there.
of fucking hemlock?
If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
She wants you to be fucking mangled.
idea.
She's gonna make a
What?
pretty corpse.
Why?
A bit, sort of.
Why would you want...
Okay, we've seen this all before. We just need to see what's different with the talk down.
You know about that? How is that possible? I've never mentioned it to
Yeah,
anyone.
you're ashamed to be the Christian slave in love with the Roman royalty. You'd never believe me if I told
Well, if you say so.
you. The way I say
don't
that, it's like I've
understand.
got onto their
I don't
couple's
want to hurt
OnlyFans.
anyone. I just want it all to be over.
Yes,
Now
we know
I'd
about
be
your
bet-
pact. You're not betraying her. I've already saved Julia's life. I'd like to help you too.
Oh, really? That changes things a little.
Yeah, you're not
But
both
we're still in
dooming the
debt
world. It's all
bondage
to
that
you now.
monster. Unless you happen to have 2,000 denarii to pay off both of our debts.
Well, maybe if you're willing to step into some, regular bondage with me, you can make it up to me a bit. Why do you need 2,000 denarii?
Julia and I are in debt bondage to Malleolus. We might as well be slaves. And that's how much it will take to buy our freedom back.
How did you get yourselves in so much debt? I want to hear it from his side in case you lied to me.
Oh,
No! No! Oh my god.
wherever you are, Scintilla, my love, I'm sorry.
I just wanted the damn story. I guess I could have waited until he's not you know, teetering on the edge of oblivion before I... We can... Ooh. I urinated into Malleolus' villa from above and got away with it. No one even cleared up the piss stains? Well, I guess it is technically a pool. He bathes in that. He gets bloodshot eyes from all the urine. Ugh, finish your goddamn animation. How long can it take to step up to the final diving board of your life?
No.
I love that she just assumes, like he does this every day anyway.
Do you have the money or not?
After living like 15 lifetimes, yes, I fucking do.
Wait. So, I guess you
I've never managed to see his face till now. You know what? Maybe jump. Maybe do a few tricks on the way down, make it worth it. At least I've given you that. I've given you a worthy death. Sure, why not? No, you'd be free.
You'd do that for us? A couple of complete strangers?
Well, I don't really want to see a man cake on the floor down there, so yes, guess so.
It seems today we are both blessed. This did not turn out how I thought. Thank you, friend.
Well, maybe if you spent 3 seconds walking around the place, you'd find all the chests that have $2,000 in it straight up. Although I am now gonna double this motherfucker's money. That's gonna strengthen his election position.
Thank you. I'll go and pay off our debts immediately. I just wish there was some way I could repay you. But I have nothing but the tunic on my back.
Don't worry about it. Actually, give me the damn
I'll go
tunic.
and take care of things with Malleolus.
I'm gonna look so good in that burlap sack.
Thanks again, friend. I'll never forget what you did for us.
I'm gonna be bursting at the seams with grain. I guess the Great Temple is gonna be the grand finale. Unless we want to escape up the mouth of the sewer. But, yeah. Not really my thing.
What you did was extraordinary, and
no survivor's guilt for you today. That's all mine.
I'm thankful that
and
you're
apparently
here.
his. But I wonder what that's gonna do to Malleolus. There's so much I want to do in such a tiny amount of time. Are you slightly less itchy? Have the crabs fallen out yet?
This complete stranger just walked up and gave me the money to pay off our debts.
And here he is now. Everyone scream my damn name.
Oh, what a relief. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. Just rest up, get your strength back, and we'll celebrate properly when you're ready.
You guys know you're completely broke for life,
you,
right?
Orpheus.
Also, the entire world's gonna end in
will.
about 10 minutes. Just so you know, just a little heads up.
Oh, it's you again.
You sound disgusted.
Is everything all right?
Why does everyone hate me for saving him? What do you think about the golden rule?
Our priestess, Equitia, once told me it's the god's way of creating a city without sin.
What's the damn
But if
point?
that's the
Sinning is
case,
the only way to have fun.
Then whichever god is responsible for
Being an
it
epic gamer is a
didn't
sin.
think it through.
It's the worst
I
one.
mean, all it really does is make bad people better at hiding their sins, and good people too frightened to stand up for themselves. I've seen Malleolus, Claudia, and Domitius make grown men cry. Romans, they don't cry easily. They've never physically hurt anyone, but the point is, they don't have to. They've got people running scared because everyone knows Malleolus is the favorite to win.
Oh, and I'm
today's
saving people's
election.
lives who are more likely to vote against him, I think. Don't worry, I'm working on that.
Really? Then I hope fortune smiles on you, friend.
What's your
You
story?
mean my life story? Well, I grew up as part of a big family in Rome. Me and 3 older sisters. Our father found good husbands for my sisters, but I wasn't cut out for that kind of life. So he found me a job as a scribe for a prominent merchant. It was a good life for a while, until 7 months ago when the fires came. My colleagues and I worked desperately to try to protect our warehouse. We must have had 100 workers passing buckets of water, chanting prayers to Vulcan.
I don't think
But
the
they
Star
fell on
Trek
deaf
aliens
ears.
are gonna come and save you
The
now.
fire was relentless, and it
That's what the
claimed
Roman gods
everything.
really are.
And everyone. Well, almost everyone. My employer told me to grab what valuables I could and flee for the Tiber, with the crowds. I remember diving into the river, and then the next thing I knew, I was waking up on the riverbank not far from here.
At least very few people actually remember their death blow.
Thank you. I consider myself fortunate.
Although most people don't
At
remember
least
their
I'm
life
still
sucked
alive.
either. What's in there? Someone's getting blown by a statue. He's got the bruisiest knees of any fine metal I've ever seen. I know who she was seeing. It was Ulpius.
Oh, really? That commoner in debt bondage next
the
door thought he
kinkiest
could
man
win
you've
over
ever
a
seen.
magistrate's daughter. That's awfully bold of him.
Almost impressive,
I can see
right?
why she worked so hard to keep it a secret. Quick, go and find him and ask him what he knows.
Spoken to him already. He's beside himself about her disappearance. Don't think he's responsible.
Oh, I see. Well, it was worth a try, I suppose. Just promise me you won't give up on her.
I just barged in through your door. It's like, right, your dead sister. Spill the beans. What's the Roman equivalent? Did they have beans? I don't think they had beans. The grapes? That sounds painful. That sounds like a split scrote.
Shalom.
Oh, he's Jewish? Or he's just from that kind of area? I thought you were one of the Christian slaves. Who are you gonna vote for?
Sentius, I suppose. I'd have to be insane to vote for Malleolus after what he did to
Party,
me.
you loved it. Fair enough. What do you think about the Golden Rule?
Well, neither of us have a couple of hours to stand around talking about theology, law, and collective punishment, so I guess you're looking for a pithy summary?
Piff me.
You remind me of an old story from my people about Hillel the Elder. He was approached by a Gentile and asked to explain the entire Torah while he stood on one foot. Obliging, he replied, "What is hateful to you, do not do to another. That is the whole Torah. The rest is commentary. Go and learn."
Rule 1,
Of course.
be a good boy.
What I want to know is, what kind of a god sees a young woman abducted and does nothing about it? Not my god, that's for sure.
Good question.
Thanks. I just wish there was a way to find out.
Do you know a way out of here?
I don't. But even if I did, I'm not going anywhere.
You better not be killing the motherfucker.
I have unfinished business.
What's your story?
You mean where am I from and all that? Judea.
Which is
originally.
Jerusalem.
But
yes?
when I was
Maybe?
a child, I moved to Rome with my family. Romanized my name and spent most of my
What
life
were
in
you
the
before
Jewish
you were
district of
Ulpius?
Trans-Tiberim,
Ulpi.
across the Tiber from the main city.
Ulpi.
That's where I
all
was
the
when the
time.
fires broke out. Everyone was running toward the river, and I, listening to my inner contrarian, ran the other way. Every road leading out of Rome was in chaos, full of people with all their belongings in carts, and brigands preying on them. Several hours down the Appian Way, I saw another Jewish family being attacked by 3 opportunists, so I picked up a branch from the side of the road and went to defend them.
These ancient
I
circumcised
can only assume
Batman.
they got the better of me because the next thing I knew,
I mean,
I
Batman
was
wouldn't
waking
need
up
to
in
use a
forest,
branch.
by a river not far from here.
He's still got all his
with
cock
no
intact.
memory
He
of
could
how
just
I
use
got
that.
there. It's strange though, because I still had my purse on me. Why would a robber knock me unconscious and throw me in a river, but not take my coins?
Good on you for risking your life to help others.
A lot of good it did me.
Well, no wonder the
their
Roman
family.
royalty was into you.
I sometimes wonder what happened to them. Thanks for the chat.
I like this guy. I'm glad I saved him. He was really annoying when he just kept jumping, because it seemed like there was nothing I could do. And I don't like not being the ultimate genius. I'm surprised the hermit didn't have more to do, because I fucking loved that hermit. Holy shit, he was cool. Yeah, this is Livia's little hut, I guess. Little witch cube. What the fuck is that sound? Why do you do that? Never again! Alright, we finally get to try out
Isn't that a big, long
the
bow?
fucking Konami code. We're finally gonna get this lady to be into me.
Oh, you're here. I'm so glad you decided to visit. I'm Aurelia, and I hope I'm not being too forward, but the moment I laid eyes on you, I was intrigued.
I'm gonna break your slutty, poisonous heart.
The way you carry yourself, you're a warrior.
So your type.
Like Aeneas
Just because
on
when
a
I said no to
journey
Jack,
far
she wouldn't
from
take the
home.
answer either. It's not my
Such
type.
bravery.
Don't waste your breath. I know you're a horrible person. No, not interested, sorry.
Oh, I see. You prefer the company of men.
Oh, she's
Maybe you should go
awful.
and make friends with Virgil instead.
There's no good
I
option
take
for
back
her.
what I said. Suddenly, I don't find you so intriguing.
Because I'm the
anymore.
elusive
Let's just
gay
forget
that
that
you
ever
can't
happened,
have.
So we can at least do business. So, what brings you to my tavern?
I know you've killed like thousands of people. Why can't I talk about that?
Oh.
Maybe he shows up again after he watches me do a zipline. He's like the adoring fan from Oblivion after he sees my wicked sick tricks, homie. Wait, no, I can find Galerius elsewhere. I can track him down by... He doesn't exist. So, Galerius has just blinked out of existence. He's been vaporized. My lovely boy is disintegrated. I need you. Oh, he's right there. Okay, we gotta do a zipline. He's so annoying. What the fuck? I need to make sure that I do this quick because I don't know where he's gonna go otherwise. Oh, you like tripped down a single step. Shut the fuck up. I don't know if I've ever been here.
Are they?
Where are you, you sneaky bald bastard? Mr. Filth can't hide from Mr. Clean too long. I meant to pull out the Glock. I don't think there's anything in the world scarier than Mr. Clean with a Glock. That's everyone's greatest fear, and I have absolutely no doubt. Who are you? You look bald. Ah, you're not bald. You're just in his same fucking sack clothes. Everyone wants to cosplay Sackboy, and Sony hasn't even been invented yet. They didn't even pay fucking Stephen Fry for his lovely little voice thing. Oh, he's hanging out with Autisticus.
Salve, Dooley.
Oh, shut up! My lady senses aren't tingling. Can't smell her from a mile away. She's too clean for me, that's for sure. You're the only man I like here, and I know you're not gonna run for fucking president unless you've got that puss awaiting you on the White House bed. I really don't care, statue. I'm just in it for the love story now. Maybe he's gone in here? No, he wouldn't be allowed in the bathhouse. No one's allowed to bathe except the magic people. Oh, my beautiful man. You look wonderful in that dress as always. If cameras were invented, you'd model for me immediately. No. Whoa! That was a big overshoot! That was a big overshoot that nearly removed my entire skull. I was about to cough my skull out of my mouth. And I've done more than enough of that, thank you. I'm running on my last few bones, on my spare tires of man parts. Why can't you climb? I was here a second ago. I know my legs should be smashed, but come on. Smash first, ask questions later. The mantra of my people. The mantra of the sluts. Except for the most part, we don't ask questions. Ever. Smash now, smash later. Because I think the election is going to come before I do anything useful. I just want this couple to be a thing. I say anything useful. I saved like 3 lives. I'm just like, nope. Not interested. Not interested at all. We're here to witness medieval banging of people that should be, I think on average, are about 4'9". It's gonna at least be comedic, if anything. Come on, Galerius. Who needs Jesus when you got this guy? He's the Jesus of my world. He's my Middle Eastern midget on a stick. We might not have done the one where we accost him outside the jail cell. Go hand him the soap. Whatever happens after is none of my business. There he is. I already delivered a flower to Aquitia on your behalf.
What? How did you know? Oh, I see. We talked about it in a previous loop, didn't we? Well, what did she say?
She knew it was from you. She asked me to tell you that once she turns 36, she's allowed to marry, and that she loves you too.
Venus, that is the best news I've ever heard in my life. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Enjoy never making it to 36 because I'm terrible at my job.
I wish there was something I could do to thank you properly, but I don't have much to offer you.
The joy of a child's laughter is all I need, Galerius.
You might be interested in.
Oh, fuck. I'm listening.
In the rock tunnel, near the stairs, there's a little doorway set into the rock.
I mean, I don't really need a thank you, but
you can see
why are you rich?
Unfortunately, one of those golden huntress statues is blocking the path, and I'm not game to move it. If you can figure out how to get past it, I reckon there might be a small fortune waiting for you. I hope that helps in some way.
Well, the gun didn't fucking help.
All right, friend. Hope you find a way to break that cycle you're in.
I did not. Oh, yeah, because he's just like, this is the best day of my life, while his best stupid brain dead friend is still locked up. Oh, he's all weeping. Hello. Oh, yeah, that's Christian Hole. Don't need to worry about that anymore. We're not allowed in those. Not before marriage. I don't know how you can marry a chasm, but whatever, we'll figure it out. Oh, why do I have no sense of direction at all? Not a single sense of direction. All mine are full frontal. Yeah, I said all of them. I'm collecting. I don't think you ever really need a flashlight in this game. Galerius is all the fleshlight you're ever gonna need. And he's down for it. He's ready. He knows his duty.
His brightness was like the light.
I'm more oppressed than you, damn it. Don't want to kill myself, not today. Especially not in front of the other guy that we just talked down. You might think it's open season after that. No, no, no. I'm the only one allowed to partake. I guess at some point, you should probably try what happens when you just shoot people in the head and loot their corpses. Someone's corpse is bound to have something that they'll never tell you in life, no matter how much you make love to them. It's another disappointing orgy? And remember, they're always watching. Just in case. Just in case you're about to orgy. That's what the gods are here for. Just their existential peep show. My IQ isn't high enough. Oh, it's here. Can I kick her? I've come across this 100 times. The only difference is now we know about it. Wait. I think I know. We come back here at the end of the world. She'll move. She'll try and fight me.
That light! Did you steal it from the gods?
Pretty fucking much, dude. No one's ever reacted about my flashlight before. I think like once, and the other one was just really complimentary. This guy's calling me a thief, and he's my favorite guy, so you know what? I can't even dispute it. I am a thief. Take me to jail. Do whatever the fuck you want to me, Galerius. I deserve it. I'm a bad man. Sensuous and Malleolus. Same excrement, different smell. Wonder how he reacts if I just come through the front fucking door. Wait. It doesn't matter. We gotta talk to his wife before we do anything else, I think. How would you like some help getting back at the Melon Vole?
An intriguing proposition. Go on.
I don't think Malleolus is who he says he is. We've done all of that. I'm a very silly man in a clown suit. I just hate to see such a beautiful woman treated so poorly.
Oh, aren't you charming?
That's actually
I'm quite
working.
sure my husband would seethe with impotent rage if he overheard you
Let
say
me
that.
steal your head, wasps.
I love it. It seems our interests are aligned. I imagine knowing his true identity will give me the leverage I need to manage him appropriately. But first, I need you to do something for me.
What do you want?
I want you to bring me some wine.
I'm so
Just
rich.
one
I have
small
like
you
5
should
bottles
do
of
it.
wine, Claudia.
Don't
We
look at
celebrating
me like
tonight.
that. I know this must be hard for you to wrap your sweet little pleb head around.
No, that's
So
me.
what do you need me to spell out?
And you will be my sour rich bitch. We'll make a delicious Asian seasoning. Why do you want wine?
Let me tell you something about Malleolus. He talks a lot about freedom, but what he doesn't tell you is that he means freedom for men.
It's pretty obvious she's enslaving a lot of ladies.
Counseling him through his entire election campaign.
In fact, so are
He had
you,
the
to be fair.
audacity to lock me in here. He said it was for my own good, and that my drinking was unbecoming of a lady, let alone the wife of a magistrate. I'll show him unbecoming.
Yay!
Tonight,
Murder!
at his victory party, I'm going to get good and merry. And if he tries to discipline me again, I'll threaten to expose his true identity in front of everyone.
And we discipline
I am
him.
so
Right in front of all his
looking forward to
voters. Get a nice spanking. I have some wine right here. I too am an alcoholic. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Here's the letter.
We've got so much in common. Quinctius to beloved Claudia. Claudia? It's Rome. It's probably Claudia. That's how Ezio would do it. My stabby idol. For a time, I despaired at the thought of being trapped here for the rest of my life. But then I met you, and discovered that as long as I am with you, I'm exactly where I should be. My soggy 75-year-old man penis. You, young lady, this is clearly meant to be. Oh God, what's wrong with you? Mere words cannot express my affection for you, and so I will perform a grand gesture in your honor. I will become this city's magistrate, so that I may govern with wisdom and strength, with you by my side. This is stupid.
Now,
What a dumb
perhaps you
slipper.
can tell me who Quinctius really is.
Why didn't you just get the Tipex on it? According to this bounty letter from Emperor Nero, he's the person who started the fires in Rome last year.
What? He's... Oh no. That's... quite a lot more serious than I imagined. I only wanted some leverage over him, not to destroy him. Give me that immediately. Nobody else must know.
No, we're not bringing him down. Sure, you can have this one. You can always get another copy.
Thank you. Now, I appreciate your discretion in this matter.
Incredible.
I think it's best
Thank
if you
fuck,
go.
I've invented the printing
Let's make
press
no more of
2,000
this.
years in the future. How are we going now? Let's go fucking set free the dirt on him. Your wife is just as awful as you, really, if she's not willing to break you down and expose you for what you are. So talk to me, Quinctius.
Domitius doesn't usually let anyone in here without a hefty tribute, so you must have been desperate to see me.
Alternatively, Key.
What do you want?
I want you to withdraw from the election. No, we'll do this first. So you're Quinctius.
My name is Marcus Malleolus Gurgis.
You're proud of
You
Gurgis?
have confused
You can
me with
pick
someone
any
else.
name and you went with Gurgis? You're Sensuous. That's an actually cool name. This sounds like the last sound you make before an entire night of vomiting. Vomiting enough to use as a goddamn jetpack. You're a one-man waterfall. I want you to withdraw from the election.
Are you insane?
Kinda.
You
A
barge
little.
into my villa uninvited and then make outrageous demands? Why would I withdraw from an election I'm bound to win?
Because I know you're Quinctius. Your wife gave me your love letter, and Nero wants you dead.
So, it finally caught up with me.
You're gonna relive getting assassinated over and over and over.
Makes you, what, one of Nero's assassins?
You think he makes fine cockies like this? Absolutely not. I'm not, fortunately for you.
So, you're not going to kill me?
Not if you withdraw from the election immediately and release everyone in debt bondage to you.
Oh, so much work and money.
He seems into it.
Well, if I do it, you'd let me live?
For now, at least. Now, fuck it, we'll go with I will.
Fine. Ruling this cesspit of a city would have been beneath me anyway.
Now only your bitch wife will lie beneath
my
you.
Withdrawal and release those two from debt bondage. There, you got what you wanted. Now, please, leave my villa and never speak to me again.
And we never have to pay the suicide ladies. Oh, boy and also girl. Hell yeah, I can just do that every now and then. Alright. Well, now that Sentius is the only other one running, and he's imprisoned his daughter. Hello, Domitius.
Domitius, are you listening?
Yes, sir.
I didn't even get allowed in the door first.
And withdraw from the election. I want you to go and inform Equitia.
Sir? Are you under duress, sir?
I wonder as I'm pointing a gun through your eye socket.
But you were on track to be magistrate, sir. All that work, all that money, wasted.
You don't backtalk the fire, boy.
Carry them out.
As you wish, sir.
Nice, nice, nice. But now we gotta hurry.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
I'm Mr. Clean, we've had this conversation before, etc., 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 etc. We've had this conversation too, and I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Seems rather brash, but alright. Why have you sought me out?
I want to be a brash bastard all over you. Why do I technically not know about his daughter? What the fuck? Why not? Fine, I'm gonna go on a fucking killing spree all over again.